friends. It has been 10 months since I last made a video. This year has been hard. We had a death in the family, and so most of the year has been spent coping with just day-to-day life and grieving and all of that. So all of my carefully laid plans in January my year did not go according to plan in a big way. So I did make things all year. I sewed way more than I expected to be able to sew this year. But I don't think I'm going to talk about all the garments that I sewed this year in this video. I think I'm going to do a year-end wrap-up video in December, where I'll talk about all of those things. I'll just do, sorry, I got distracted by the breeze that blew the leaves. I think I'll do sort of wait for the breeze, for the wind chimes. Okay, I'm going to do I think I'm going to do a try-on where I try on all of the garments and I just sort of do like a rapid show and tell of all the things. I think that would be fun. So I'll do that in December at the end of the year when I do a full year wrap up. But I was very grateful for past me who cut out a bunch of dresses. So when I finally had the mental space and the energy to do some sewing for myself in this summer, I had garments already cut out. And so that was a huge what? I don't know what I was going to say. So that was a really, like, go past me for lowering the barrier to re-entry back into my crafting. So anyway, this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing right now. And what I'm doing right now is enjoying the cozy fall garments and weather. It's actually entirely too warm today to be wearing this shawl, but I got dressed when it was cooler, and I refuse to admit that it's actually nearly 70 degrees out here. So I'm just going to be really, really toasty right now. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm wearing right now, because I've been really enjoying getting dressed and picking out my clothes in the morning, and looking at all of the things that I've made for myself. And I am well on my way to having an entirely me-made wardrobe, and that I find that really, I don't know, it's really comforting to know that all the clothes that I have are fitting like exactly the way I want, and the textures are exactly the way I want. If you struggle with sensory input in any way, and you have the ability and resources to learn how to sew and the desire to learn how to sew, I can't even tell you how comforting it's been to have clothes that I know that are just exactly what I need. Anyway, I didn't mean to wax poetical about my clothes, but there you go. So I took a little video of what I'm wearing today, and you will have seen this shawl before. It's I was calling it my anxiety shawl because I was knitting it during some hard times that I had last year. And so it's the Elizabeth Zimmermann pie shawl. I've talked about it before. So I'm wearing that, and I'm wearing one of my linen dresses that I made a bunch of. I made a bunch of these style dresses last year. So this is one of the 3/4 length sleeve one that I know I've talked about making before, or that I was planning on making it. And I'm also wearing one of my flannel petticoats with the added ruffle that I've talked about before. So here is a little video of my outfit. Okie dokie. So, the lovely Denise of Earthtones Girl is organizing a sock knit-along for this fall. She's calling it the Falling Leaves Sock Knit-along 2022. And I haven't knit anything since early this year. that just I had my knitting in the hospital, and so knitting and grief were just too closely linked at that time. It was all very traumatic, and I'm not going to go into any details, but I couldn't even look at my knitting bag for several months. So when she announced the knit along, it just felt right that I could get my knitting out again. So this ball of yarn is actually from that hospital knitting project. I just broke off the unused portion, and I'm going to use it in more comforting things and more happy things going forward. This is Stroll tonal. I don't remember the colorway because I lost the ball band, but the main part of the sock is Knit Picks. Oh yeah, this is a Knit Picks Stroll. This is Knit Picks Felici, or Felici, and I never know how to say that. The colorway is called Sunset, and I always thought it looked like autumn leaves, just very autumnal colors. This is a basic plain stockinette short row toe. Just stockinette all the way up. I'm just using one full ball to make the sock as long as it's going to be. The heel, though, comes from Denise Earthtones Girls Soxploration. It's the Shadow Wrap heel pattern. So I'm trying out it's a short row pattern. It's a short row heel. And I have a different short row toe that I use for that, for the toe, but I'm going to insert here a little video clip of what the heel looks like, because I really like how the short row side looks. So here's that. Okay, I'm really happy with the sock as it's going. I really wanted to be finished with it with the first sock by the 15th, because it's a two-part knit along, so she's doing one prize draw. This video probably won't be out before the first prize draw on October 17th. It's the 12th today. We'll see how long it takes me to edit this. I might get it out in time. So I don't remember what I was going to say about the sock. I'm very rusty at this. Oh, right. So I wear a lot of boots in the winter, as most of us do, so I wanted my sock to be long enough to go up my leg, but also it can slouch down, but still be long enough to protect my leg from my boot. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. I plan on making more of these pie shawls in other colors. This is my icy blue one, but it feels more winter to me. I really want one in autumnal colors. I'm thinking oranges and purples and golds, just like the sock. Yeah, but I don't know what this actually is. Sock yarn, I think. Yeah, I think this is all Stroll, so it can be thrown in the wash if I need to. I just got hit in the face by a leaf. Anyway, yeah, I'm super rusty at this. It's been really nice just sitting out here in the pool house, enjoying the weather. We have some hanging chairs that we haven't put up yet after the last rain, because we don't leave them out when it rains, but maybe I'll insert a little bit of video here of us enjoying the sky chairs. haven't done much with gardening this year. I didn't have the energy, so most of my gardening was keeping the paths clear as they got overwhelmed by the wild plants encroaching. Yeah, that's really been it. We've had a few fires out here in the pool house. That's been nice, but mostly we're just trying to get through each day. Good days and bad days, you know. Grief isn't linear, as they say. I do have plans for more sewing this fall and winter. I really want to make overalls. I haven't chosen the pattern yet. I have chosen some fabric though. Oh, here's a little clip of or a photo of the overalls. I did little cutouts. I was doing a creative workshop, sort of just a visualizing workshop online. My friend runs them. My friend Sandra. I'll put her link here in the description. So she's just got really warm, loving energy, you know. So every time she has one of her workshops, if it's a topic that interests me, then I will join in. So we did this visualization workshop, and it was so good because I just felt like I was feeling creatively just struggling. You know, when you feel like you're working hard every day but you're not getting anywhere. A friend of mine, I forget which friend, she said, oh, it was my friend Jen. She said that it feels like on those days you're treading mud because you're working really hard but you're just trying to stay afloat, but you're not getting anywhere. And so I was feeling really creatively just stuck. And so after this workshop, I definitely felt energized and joyful about making things, and that was exactly what I wanted. I wanted to feel joy and excitement, and so I cut out these little overalls shapes to put on my pin board for inspiration. Alright, the lighting is not very good here, but here's a little video clip of my overall shapes. I've got some corduroy and some printed heavyweight woven. I'm looking forward to turning them into actual clothes. You know, I think that's going to be it for today. Just a little chatty update about what I'm doing in my life. I think next time I'll definitely have more progress on my socks, and I have a few of the knitting projects that I talked about in the January video and some other sewing projects that I made progress on or I finished. There's a bunch of stuff. I'm going to go back and rewatch my videos to figure out what I was talking about, and so if there's any updates on those, then I'll record them for next time. But I think that's it for me today. Yeah, I hope you all are doing well and you're finding ways to comfort yourself, I guess. I'm feeling very like I'm leaning way into self-comforting these days. Yeah, I hope you have people around you to hold you up. Yeah. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time.